just it's trying so hard to stay together.
It's like, don't talk to me. This is takes all I got.
Hello, everyone. How are you doing? This is Coco, and as you can hear, surprisingly, with me I have Kyudane.
The most qualified person to participate in a Danganronpa playthrough.
Kyudane, what do you know about this series?
I know that there's a character called Monokuma, and there's also a girl version of that bear, and that's it. And it's sort of like, there's trials, classes, murder, mystery, and that's it.
Have you seen anything of the first game, Kyudane?
No.
Yeah, so the reason I am bringing Kyudane along for this is just because, as you guys know, we've been pushing very hard to try and get this series done to the point that we're just like, whoever shows up, that's what we're going to record. That's who we're going to record with. Unfortunately, the past couple times we were supposed to record, people haven't shown up. So I'm just like, fuck it, I'm gonna record on my own. And then I was like, you know what, that's gonna be a lot of voices. Let me drag Kyudane into this.
The last resort. Let's get Kyudane to do it.
So yes, let's just go on ahead. I'll let you know which characters to take. I figure you'll probably take most of the male ones. I think it's pretty even at this point. So yeah, go ahead. Start out with Gundam.
All right. There are too many strange things. Was that tower really an elevator?
When you see people and things, make sure you focus on the good parts instead of the bad.
What did you say?
Oh, and just for Kyudane's sake, since, as you folks know, unfortunately, Discord can't share sound with this game. During these trials, there is some voice acting. It's in Japanese, though, so, give it a little time for them to say their line, and then go ahead.
Okay, so I'll just, let them do their line, and then,
Yeah.
So a few seconds is what you...
Yeah, I'd say, maybe 3 seconds, about.
Okay.
So, let's put aside what's changed and focus our attention on what hasn't.
So I'm assuming this is me as well.
Yes.
Why do we have to do that?
It's fine. Come on, what does everything that hasn't changed have in common?
The things that didn't change when we moved between the two towers was the mouse on the screen. That includes the body, the pillar, and the oil. We've been talking about that stuff for a while now. There shouldn't be anything strange about them, not even the fact that they all moved with the elevator. The one thing these all have in common... Is it safe to say that all the items on the floor didn't change?
And?
And?
奥の扉はどうして別のものに変わったのか、そこまでたどり着ければ答えは分かったも同然だよ。
Why did the picture on the far back door change? If you can figure that out, you'll have the answer.
その答えはね、あのエレベーターの特徴にあったんだよ。
The reason is because that elevator has something unique about it.
there's something unique about that elevator? Oh, he's got a dangly hair.
Yeah, he does. Like an antenna, TV antenna.
So that's it. The elevator was designed so only the floor moved.
Only the floor moved.
Which means the whole room wasn't an elevator. Only the floor was. That's why we saw different doors in each tower. Which means on the first floor of Grape Tower, the door on the far back wall had a strawberry design. And on the fourth floor, which was Strawberry Tower, a different door on the far back wall had a grape design.
Then, where do the different floors lead?
外に繋がってたって言いたいところだけど、多分ただの飾りだと思う。
I want to say they lead outside, but they're probably just for show.
ただの飾りなんて、どうしてそんなものを作る必要があるのですか？
Just for show? Why was something like that necessary?
その扉がマークの示す場所に繋がってるって私たちに勘違いさせるためだろうね。
So we'd falsely believe that the doors were connected to where their picture signified.
実際効果てきめんだったよね。そのせいで私たちは建物の構造を勘違いしてたわけだし。
It was actually very effective. Because of that, we totally misunderstood the building's structure.
よくわかんねえけど、設計者の性格はひん曲がってるってことか。
I don't get it, but I guess that means whoever designed this building had a totally twisted personality.
だってさ、ものみ。
Go for it.
Okay, how would you describe? Because I couldn't hear like the voiceover.
It's kind of nasally, a little high pitched.
Did you hear that, Bottomy?
Don't blame this one on me! Take responsibility for yourself!
では責任を取ってお前を抱こう。
Then I'll take responsibility and gently caress you.
Like, there's no way that's gonna happen! Stop with the tasteless jokes!
ちなみにさ、あれにはどんな意味があったんだ?
By the way, what does the chain on the far back door in the Grape Tower mean?
あれは僕らをストロベリータワーから遠ざけるために犯人
It
が巻い
was
ておいたんだ。
probably wrapped there by the killer to keep us as far from Strawberry Tower as possible.
俺らを遠ざけるため?
Why?
実際あのチェーンがあったせいでみんなはあそこには入れないって思い込んでたね。
Because of that chain, you guys thought you couldn't enter there, right? Like you said, I could probably use these parts to repair that button, but...
That one's the protagonist, the one with the
Yeah.
antenna hair.
Yeah, I figured. I was like, oh, that name looks familiar, I'll take it. Seriously, hold on! Even if you do repair the button, what's gonna happen to the chain on the other side of the door? Chain. The door that leads to Strawberry Hall has a chain wrapped around the doorknob.
Even if you fix the button on the Strawberry Hall side, the door won't open as long as that chain is there. You don't need to worry about that at all. Huh?
犯人がイチゴ回廊のスイッチを壊したのもそう。僕らをストロベリータワーから遠ざけるためなんだ。
The killer destroyed the Strawberry Hall button, so we'd stay away from Strawberry Tower.
すべては僕らをドッキリハウスの秘密から遠ざけるための偽装工作だ。
Everything was done to tamper with the evidence, so we wouldn't find out about the secret of the funhouse.
タワー内に死体が出現したことによって、それまで考えられてた構造とは矛盾が生
The
じてしまう。
appearance of a body in the tower would contradict what we thought we knew about the building.
あの状況でみんながストロベリータワーに行けば、その矛盾を目の当たりにすることになってしまう。
In that situation, if we'd gone to Strawberry Tower, we'd have seen that contradiction firsthand.
そしてその違和感を手がかりに僕らが真相
And using that as a clue, we might have discovered the truth.
2つのハウスと2つのタワーが共に縦につながる1つの建物だったという
The truth that the two houses and the two towers are actually one complete vertical building.
犯人はそれを避けたかった。だから僕らをストロベリータワーから遠ざけた。
The killer wanted to keep us from learning that. That's why they made us stay away from Strawberry Tower.
そのためにスイッチを壊したり扉にチェーンをしてたのか。
They destroyed the button and wrapped a chain around the door just for that?
建物の構造を知られると犯人にとって不都合なことでもあったのですか？
Would it have really inconvenienced the killer if we learned the true structure of the building?
大いにあったはずだよ。
It would have been a major inconvenience.
だってこのドッキリハウスの秘密は二代君を殺した極上の
After all,
つながってる
this funhouse is strongly connected to the ultimate weapon that killed Nekomaru.
待て、そこに話を進めるのはまだ早いぞ。
Hold on, you're progressing much too quickly. There's still a contradiction concerning the building structure.
めんどくせえな、もういいじゃねえか。
What a pain! It's fine
よろ
already!
しくお願いします。
Gundam, please proceed.
さて、ストロベリーハウスとマスカットハウスが縦に
You said earlier that Strawberry House and Grape House are connected vertically, right?
であれば、両ハウス間を移動するための連絡エレベーターはどうなっていた
If so, how does the contact elevator supposedly transport us from one house to the other? I see. Now that you mention it, I completely forgot about that matter.
あの連絡エレベーターも縦に移動していたのであれば、
If that elevator moves vertically,
それぞれのハウスで連絡エレベーターを背にした場合、同じ
then when your back is facing the elevator, both towers should be on the same side.
だが、実際はどうだ
But does this reflect reality?
マスカットハウスではエレベーターを背にして右手側に武道館
Inside Grape House, Grape Hall is on your right when your back is to the elevator.
ストロベリーハウスでは連絡エレベーターを背にして左手側に
And inside Strawberry House, Strawberry Hall is on your left when your back is to the elevator.
つまりそれぞれのハウスにおけるタワーの位置関係が真逆になっているということだ
Which means the houses are on exact opposite sides of the tower.
答えよこれは一体どういうことだ
Answer me, fiend! What does this mean?
どういうことなんですか？
What does this mean?
I agree. What does this mean? If the two houses are connected vertically, the position of the tower should be the same in both houses. But in fact, when my back was facing the elevator in Grape House, the tower was on my right. And when my back was facing the elevator in Strawberry House, the tower was on my left. How?
If the two houses are connected vertically,
The elevator should move.
vertically, not horizontally.
However, at both houses, if the contact elevator is behind you, the towers are in opposite directions.
Which means your reasoning.
It's clearly contradictory.
What's with this iron curtain of teamwork?
If the two houses are connected vertically,
The elevator should move.
vertically, not horizontally.
No, that's wrong. The elevator wasn't just moving vertically. Isn't that right, Kazuichi? Huh? Me? Come on. You used the elevator while you were holding that compass Nagito gave you, right?
That. Yeah, it was pretty strange. From start to finish, somehow the compass needle rotated 180 degrees.
Rotated 180 degrees?
Alright, after solving that, let's continue.
Meaning, the elevator moved between the two houses.
ぐるっと180度回転してたんだよ。
It also rotated 180 degrees.
多分建物の外周に沿う
Oh
ようにして
god.
反対側にぐるっと回り込んでたのかな。
It was probably following the building's perimeter as it rotated to the other side.
それならもう片方のハウスに到着した頃には出口が反対側になってるもんね。
Which means the exit would be on the opposite side once you arrived at the other house, right?
そのせいでマスカットハウスに着いた時は右側に見えたタワーが
And thanks to that, the tower we saw on our right side when we arrived at Grape House
ストロベリーハウスの時には左側に見えたんだ
appeared on our left side when we were at Strawberry House.
Okay, you can. Thank you. You are making me barfy.
しながら移動するエレベーターほとんど遊園地じゃねえか。
An elevator that rotates while it moves? Is that even possible? It's like something from an amusement park. Well, a funhouse is an amusement park attraction, you know. And since the building doesn't need to be structurally practical, it makes for some splendid fun.
That's not splendid at all! You're inhuman!
You say I'm inhuman, but I'm just a bear, so I was never human to begin with. I am different from these lowly humans!
でドッキリハウスの秘密はもう終わったよなだったら肝心の話をしようぜ
So, we're done with the secret of the funhouse, right? And let's start talking about the important stuff.
2台を殺した極上の凶器ってなんだよそれと柱をどうやって組み合わせんだよ
What's the ultimate weapon that killed Nekumaru? And how'd they combine it with a pillar?
あれ まだ極上の凶器がわからないの？ほら。
Huh? You still don't know what the ultimate weapon is yet? It's what I found at the Octagon, you know? What is the Octagon? I haven't heard about that yet. Oh my. I can't believe I have to explain that now. As long as you know what an octagon means, you can solve this simple mystery easily.
Wait, are we really?
Oh my god, are we really? What is this Sesame Street?
If I recall, an octagon is a shape with 8 sides, right? Elmo showed me one.
The best of the best, folks.
Whoa! I didn't expect you to know that. For a substitute reserve course student, you're quite knowledgeable.
Here's a cookie.
I guess I should continue listening. Where's the place befitting of the name Octagon? Why are these people being so cryptic? The place befitting the name Octagon. It's probably...
I wonder.
Do, 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 do.
Grape House is the octagon. But isn't Grape House 6-sided?
Oops, did I click the wrong spot?
You're right. Looks like I had a little misunderstanding.
Well, I'm the fool then.
Wait a minute.
Everyone's staring. Looks like I just made a fool of myself in front of everyone.
Cylinder? Rectangles? Squares? Oh, this is...
Huh. You're talking about the secret room surrounded by concrete in the depths of the final dead room. Why is that place the octagon?
You know how the 4-sided strawberry house is on top of the 6-sided grape house?
Oh, this is some bullshit.
If you cut a 4-sided shape out of a 6-sided one, you get 8 edges. It becomes an 8-sided shape.
That's basically the gist of it. The true identity of the octagon is that secret room in the depths of the final dead room. In actuality, that place contains not several, but also various weapons.
Then the ultimate weapon was there too?
That's a little different. I learned the true identity of the ultimate weapon at the octagon.
Learned?
極上の凶器の正体はね、あのドッキリハウスそのものなんだ。
The true identity of the ultimate weapon is the funhouse.
つまり、犯人はあの建物の構造を凶器にして二代君を殺
Which
した。
means the killer used the building structure as the weapon and killed Nekomaru!
きっと犯人は僕と同じようにあの景色からドッキリハウスの秘密に気づいて
Like me, the killer probably realized the secret of the funhouse from the scenery.
そしてその構造を利用した殺害方法を思いついたんだろうね。
And then thought of a way to kill, making use of the building structure.
ドッキリハウス自体が凶器でその構造を利用して殺した。
The funhouse itself is a weapon, so they killed using the building structure.
だからこそ犯人は僕たちを建物の謎から遠ざけようとしていたんだよ。
That's why the killer tried to keep us from learning the mystery of the building.
それにしても建物自体を凶器にするなんて。
But more importantly, using the building itself as a weapon. Such a big, spectacular crime!
Oh god, stop game, please. For the record, guys, I've been drinking, so all this...
So all the spin is probably not helping.
No.
It truly deserves to be called the ultimate weapon! The funhouse is the true identity of the ultimate weapon? What is this bullshit? What does this mean? How did the killer use that to murder Nekomaru? And who is the killer who did that?
I'll vote for the guy who, almost made you vomit and you laughed about like how it's like, oh, that's super the ultimate weapon.
Why, hello there! I thought of a new bad word to call Monami.
I can already tell I won't be pleased by this.
Then let me say it right away.
I'm already used to insults and slander. There's no way I'll get hurt by a mere word.
Monami is a serious Stefatli.
That's much more straightforward than I expected. Definitely, huh?
That's not it. That's not it at all. Stupid, fat, and ugly! The perfect jet stream attack incorporating all three of these would be... Ta-da! Stefatli!
What? There's a fat hitting in there!
Okay, everyone, all together now. Monami is a serious Stefatli!
Alright.
Hello, I hope your day is well. I'm trying to force myself to be more energetic, or else my mental state won't be able to keep up. My heart's thumping like crazy! I might as well have a laid-back, so what attitude and go ahead with high energy! batteries don't run out for various reasons. And just like I say each time, don't forget to save frequently.
She's adorable.
まさかドッキリハウスそのものが極上の凶器の正体だったなんて。
I never expected the funhouse itself to be the ultimate weapon.
まあいいや、話を進めよっか。
Oh well, let's just press on ahead.
そんなにあっさりでいいのですか？
Is it really alright to accept the situation so easily?
だって大事なのはそこじゃないもん。本当に大事なのは。
I mean, that's not what's important. The thing that's really important is
その建物の構造を利用した犯人。メカニダイ君を殺した犯人は誰かってことでしょ？
the killer who used the building structure. Like, who's Mekamaru's murderer?
つうか建物自体が凶器って話を真に受けていいのか？お前だの言うこと。
But is it really okay to believe the building is the weapon? Nagito said it, you know.
こんな大事な場面で嘘なんかつかないよ。僕だって死にたくないからね。
There's no way I'd lie at such an important moment. I don't want to die either.
いつ死んでも構わねえって言ってたやつはどこの誰だよ。
What happened to the bastard who kept saying how much they didn't mind dying?
そうだね。君たちの希望の踏み台になれるならって思っていた時期もあったけど。
He's right. There was a time when I thought I could become a stepping stone for your hopes, but
素直に発言を撤回させてもらうよ。
I will sincerely retract that remark.
And with that, we will end this episode right here. Thank you guys for joining us, and to see you next time.
See ya!